Hello YouTube, today I have for you the Eachine ProDVR for the Eachine VR011 goggles. Now this comes with the DVR and it has all the plugs right here and 3 little buttons on the front, which we will go through. This has your video out, ground video out, everything's marked here, ground audio out, ground audio in, and ground video in, ground and your plus 5 volt, and then it has your buttons control and your ground again. So everything's marked on here for what it is, and there's a SD card you can put in here, or a micro SD card, and I already have one in here. It will take, this doesn't come with it, but it will take up to a 32 gig micro SD card, and I have a little Samsung Evo in here. So it just slips right in there and snaps right in, clicks in nice, and you can see kind of the circuit board in the back there. Now it also comes with an instruction book, which kind of is helpful. It has a wiring diagram there, shows you where your plugs go, has a little menu selection thing there, and shows you your menus on screen. So it tells you about video recording, replay mode, gives you your specifications and your packing list. Okay, so it comes with some cables here, some video cables, and a JST plug, some other cables for setting up different things here. Just some bare wire cables with the plugs on the ends, and they're just JST connectors on the ends here. It looks like a couple of 4 pins, 1, 2, 3, 4 pins, and a 6 pin it looks like. And there's another 6 pin right there. But that's what it comes with in the way of wires, and then it has some sticky tape. And let's get this packaging out of the way here. Get these wires out of the way. And when it comes to the VR011 goggles, which I did on my last video, right now I just have the front of the goggles here, just the screen, so we can do this demonstration. Now, of course you know that this part of the goggles, from my last video, it slips on here and snaps on. But the DVR snaps right on the side right here. You can snap it either way, where your SD card is down or up. Just snaps right in that corner, right in that side. Now the cable that came with it, this cable here that came with it, the one I told you before I had to repair it because the wire was messed up. Well, I made another wire because I didn't like the way that one was. It seemed to be giving me some problems. So I made a brand new wire, and this is a JST 6 pin here with a 1mm pitch on one end. And there's only 4 wires being used, and the green one here is replacing the white one because I didn't have a white wire. And on the other end you have a JST 4 pin with a 1.25mm pitch, and all 4 pins are used on that one. So when you plug this in, this 6 pin will go right in the middle there, and there's only one way these things go in. And you got to make sure it's all the way in there, and they are a pain to get back out, I can tell you that. These things are so small, you might want to use a pick or something to kind of wiggle it out a little bit at a time. And the other side goes on the goggles right here. After you snap this in, you go and put this in, and you got to make sure that's all the way in, and you definitely need to use something to pull this out because it sits way down in there. You don't want to pull your wires, because you will end up pulling them out of the plug, which could be a mess, and then you won't be able to use it again. So that's the DVR plugged in. So let's get the camera plugged in. Let's get me a little camera, the goggles plugged in, get a little camera plugged in over here. And I'll show you here. First of all, I'll do the on-screen menu. That's going to be the center button, the button in the middle. You gotta hold that down. Oh, hold on. I forgot one thing. Before you can see the menu on it, you have to have the video cable with the 4-pin JST 0mm. You plug the video cable in on this side. I'm going to turn this off before I do this. And then the other end goes in the video outside, which is the one when you're looking at the DVR. It's upside down right now, but it would be the one on this end. So let's put that in there. And it looks like I got it backwards. Let's get this wire up over this way. Okay, you got to get that in there. And like I said, I did replace that end because it was broke off when I got the goggles. Okay, so now we should be able to get the menu. Always got to have a problem with videos. Okay, so now you got to first of all press the mode switch on your goggles, and that enters the AVN mode. Then you press the center button on your DVR and hold it, and there's your menu for the DVR. And you can go through, change your size of your video. You can have your recording sound on or off. You can have your video time set. It's got different times, 10 minutes, 20 minutes for your maximum, or off completely. And then if you hold down your center button again, goes to yet a second menu, and you can format your card there. You can select your language. You can do a complete system reset on it. And you can do your light frequency and NTSC or PAL. And since I'm in the US, I'm running NTSC. So that's where you can get to all your menus. And you hold the button down again and it exits the menu. Then you can get out of the mode on the goggles. So now all you got to do is have something to record, and you would press the right arrow button to record. You just click it and the light will start flashing. So let's get a battery into this with the camera. Okay, so we got the camera there. Now we're going to start recording here. And now it's recording. You see the light flashing there. So there it is. Just record a couple seconds there. Let's unplug the camera. And then you press that button again, the right arrow, and it stops recording. Don't forget to press your right arrow and stop recording before you unplug your goggles, because if you don't press it beforehand and let it save, it won't save it to the card. So now, to play back, you would go to the mode switch on your goggles. You would press the center button and hold it. Oops, center button, hold it, no, that's menu. Let's get out of that, sorry. You would press the left arrow button and hold it down. Oh, not pressing it here. There we go. Press the left arrow button, hold it down, and then you're into where you just recorded the videos. So you'll see up the top, I got 14 videos on this card, and that one we just recorded is only 15 seconds. It shows what resolution it's in and everything on the other side. So then you would just press it and release your center button, and it starts playing. And you can use your arrow keys to adjust the speed at which you're playing it, so you can fast forward or whatever. So there's the playback on that. So it works pretty well. I mean, it's in an AVI format when it comes off of here, and I have had some issues trying to play back some of these videos on another player, on another thing on the computer. But you can do conversions on it if you have something to convert the videos to MP4 or whatever to save some space as well. Now, to get out of this, all you got to do is press your left arrow key again, hold it, and it gets out of that, and then you can press your mode switch on your goggles to get out of that again. So there you go with the DVR. I don't have anything to plug in the rest of this stuff right now, so anyway, that's what you got. It works well. It does really good with this 800 TV line camera I have on this micro quad. and I will have some videos out of that, of the actual DVR in use. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.